Start our recording and we'll get going. Hello and welcome. My name is Jane Mark, and I'm the president of Jam Marketing Inc. And I'd like to welcome all of you and thank you for joining us on a Saturday. I want to show you this brand new site that we just launched a couple of days ago called Profit with Jam. And I want to show you, I've been really excited about showing you this site because for the past couple of weeks, we've been talking about this site and saying one link is all you need to make unlimited money online. And that's true. And that's what we're going to show you by the end of this webinar. You're going to see why I keep saying this over and over again. One link is all you need to make unlimited money online. But before we get started, we're going to log in. We're going to walk all over the site. I'm going to show you everything about it. But before we get going, what I'd like to do is just ask you a couple of questions just to get the gray matter percolating on some things that have to do with the site. So here's what I need you to do. The chat box is open. Phil is manning the chat box. I'm going to read the first question. The first question is kind of a gimme. So I'm going to read it and you have a 50% chance of being right. Throw your answer up on the chat box. Here's the question. True or false? Most successful people put all their eggs in one basket. So that's either true or it's false. What do you think? Just throw up true or false. You can't. I mean, it's only 50%, so you probably mostly going to be right. Oh, Phil says we have a bunch of smart people. Okay, what's the answer, Phil? False, right? Almost all of you said, everyone said false. So that's what I said. That was a give me because, it's true. If you have any investment stockbrokers and all of, bond brokers and all of those people say diversify, don't put all your eggs in one basket. But it's also true of marketing sites because you are not going to pick a winner all the time. There are sites that are really good, sites that are not so good. And by the way, it's not always that a site is good or a site is bad. It's just you may get involved with a site and you don't like it really very much. You're not passionate about it. And it's very difficult to sell a site that you're not passionate about. So, false. Good answer. Now we're going to get a little trickier. So, here's the second question. At Profit with Jam, how many sites are you actually promoting when you promote your Jam affiliate link? Let me say that again. How many sites are you actually promoting when you promote your Jam affiliate link, your Profit with Jam affiliate link? And it's a little bit of a curveball. It's a little tricky. So throw up some answers and let's see what you think. 41. Wait a minute. Wait, what answers did we get? 40, okay, we got 40, we got 43, we got 41. I don't think those can all be right. Come on, guys, give me some more. How many sites can you promote with your Jam affiliate link? You're headed in the right direction, but not quite right. Anybody else? Oh, I got a very quiet gang here. Maybe the site's too new for you to know this answer, but actually, the right answer is it depends on your membership level. It depends on your membership level. And what do I mean by that? If you're a free member, you can promote the site, but you can't change your IDs. So you're really not promoting anything but the memberships. And we have, if you go down to the bottom of the page, we've got 3 memberships silver, gold, and platinum. And at the silver level, you can promote 10 sites. And you'll see what I mean when I say promote when we log in just a minute. At the gold level, you can promote 20 sites, which means that you can change your the IDs for 20 programs in in the members area. And for the platinum level, which most of you were talking about when you said 40, 41, and 43, right? Platinum members can promote all of the programs in the back office. Now, when we first did the site, this changes because when we add a site, it goes up. You can advertise 40 sites, but I think there are actually 41 in there now, 41 jam sites. And you can advertise 3 of your own sites, and you're going to see how powerful that is. So the right answer is really 44. So everybody was talking around it, but it wasn't quite right because I think we have, even I don't know, I think we have 42. And if you add 3 of your own programs, you're going to be promoting either 44 or 45 programs, which means that no matter who you promote to, when you promote, if anybody joins those programs, your own programs or any of the jam programs, you are going to get the sign up and you will get the upgrade when they upgrade in that program. So this is powerful stuff. And I want to get into the website so you can really see what I'm talking about here. Okay, so I'm going to log into my account. So the most important, oh my God, hang on, that's me talking, but it's in the wrong place. Okay, we turned off the audio. When you get a chance, listen to it. It's kind of an overview of the site. The most important part of this site is right here where it says add jam IDs. And it's very, very simple. You go here and it'll tell you, click here to change your IDs. So these sites are what I'm calling the jam sites. Many of you will know many of them by name, even if you don't if you're not a member of all of them. Profit from Free Ads, Cool Blaster, So Cool, Never Ending Traffic. You can reach everybody. A lot of you are probably familiar with these. And it goes on, as you can see, for pages. So let's just jump to page 5 for a minute. Steal My Traffic, Cool Spin, $100 bill, Cool Rank, Viral Ads Depot. These are all jam programs. Many of them, by the way, are free to join. So if you decide you want to upgrade at the site, either silver, gold, or platinum, you can join these sites. You change your IDs, but at your leisure. And if you don't belong to a site, like let's just say Steal My Traffic, that's free to join. So at some point, you'll join Steal My Traffic. And this is my affiliate ID, but you will just simply change your affiliate ID. Let's say Phil usually uses UJAM too. So I'm going to put that in. And all you do to change an ID, it's so simple. You put in whatever your username is for the site, you hit save. Now, how do you know that that's working for you? All you do is mouse over here. Let me pop you guys over to the other side so you can see the whole URL. Okay, so if you can look in the browser, I know it's a little small, but it says stealmytraffic.com/UJAM2. So that means that anybody coming to Steal My Traffic is going to be signing up, in this case under Phil, because that's his username. So let's go back to the beginning. So for any of the jam IDs, all you do is stick your own username in here, and you check it by simply mousing over the sign up here, and you can see my username is Profit from Free Ads. That shouldn't surprise you, right? Because that's the name of the site. And it says profitfromfreeads.com/profit from free ads. So anyone who I promote to is going to see my URL when they sign up, and they're going to sign up under me. And if they upgrade, I'm going to get the sign up. So this goes on for pages. 9 times 5 is 45. If you go to the last pages, you're going to see that some of these sites are ours. Cool Mail is a Jam site, but Websites on TV is a Paul Darby site. And there's many of you may belong to Invitation to Join. That's in there. I can get to Mike Glaspie's sites. By the way, Mike lives in Florida and he's, what do you call it? Staying in his house, right, Phil? He's toughing it out there. So I'm a little worried because we're good friends, Mike and I. So here's Easy Solo Ads, which is a great a solo ad mailer, by the way, and not expensive. So they're not all Jam IDs, all Jam sites, but many of them are. And here's Free Ad Depot. Some of you who are very old clients of ours belong to TAD, Free Ad Depot, or Traffic Done For You. So to change your IDs is simple as pie. And if many of these sites you may belong to as an upgraded member, but many of them you can join free. Not all of them, but many of them. So that's how the IDs work. Now, if you're a free member, guys, upgrade, I'm telling you, because the whole idea of taking one link and being able to make money from a lot of different sites is to have your own IDs in the site. So you really need to go to at least silver and gold. But before you do anything, I want to tell you why this is so important if you can swing it to go to the platinum level. And those of you who came here, if you're not already platinum, I don't want you to buy from the main site. And the reason for that is because up until today, we were giving people $100 off the platinum membership, but we changed that. But not for you guys, because to me, people who show up at webinars deserve to get a break because you're the ones who are going to succeed online. And I mean that really sincerely. People who want to learn are generally the ones that make it online. So we'll get to that at the end of the webinar. The really cool part about this site, and we're going to go back to add Jam IDs, is that you can add 3 of your own sites. Now, many of you probably know, I don't want to boast about a lot of our sites, but a lot of them get a lot of traffic and they're very well known. When you put your own 3 sites in here, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute, it's going to be your sites that your downlines see before they see any Jam sites. So instead of starting with Profit from Free Ads, this is going to start with one of your sites. And if you're a platinum member, you can put in 3 of your own sites. And so they're coming. Most people start at the beginning, right? That's logical. They go to the Add Jam IDs and they're going to see your sites first, not our sites. So let me show you how that works. So I'm going to go click here. It says click here to add 3 of your own programs. And you have to be a platinum member to do this. Okay, so I'm going to enter Wow Them Jewelry. This is for your own use because nobody sees the name of it. But I'm going to put in Wow Them Jewelry. My ID, then it asks for your ID. Okay, so whatever your ID is in a program that you belong to, you put it there. So my ID at Wow Them Jewelry is Wow Them. Okay, the next part you have to be careful with because it says affiliate URL. That does not mean you add your affiliate URL. Here's what it does mean. You add the name of the program. So your affiliate link will always start with wow them, in this case, wowthemjewelry.com. But we already have your default ID here. So that's not what I want. I don't want you to put wow them, which is my ID, or your ID, whatever it is. What I want you to do is do a bracket. It shows you a picture of this right next to it. You put AFFID and you end the bracket, or you could just copy that. Oh, sorry, Phil's right. I forgot the backslash after come. That would not be good. So, in other words, your own ID is already in the system right there. Wow them. Then you put in the affiliate URL, but instead of ending it with wow them, you end it with AFFID. That tells the script that they're going to pick up your affiliate ID for the sign up. Now, then is that right? Did I say that right, Phil?
In relation to any URL, any affiliate URL, right?
Yes.
Where the user.
Wait, I'm going to let Phil, because this is important. I'm going to put the earphones on Phil for a minute.
Hi, guys. It doesn't matter what affiliate program you put into the system. Basically, you're going to be looking for the place where your user ID or ID number or name appears. Let's say your username is Profit Now. Where your affiliate URL says Profit Now, you're going to replace that with AFID in these brackets. Right? And the system will then look at that AFID, it will look at the default ID, and it will insert everywhere it sees AFID. It will insert your affiliate ID. So you don't have to do that. That's automatic. The system does that for you. But just remember, any place your URL appears, even if it appears in a URL that's got $ref equals your user ID, then it would be $ref equals AFID, AFFID, right? Which is AFID, and you would put that in the brackets. So everywhere your username appears or your user ID number, that's where you put this little code.
You can tell Phil is the tech guy and not me. I just go, oh, you got to put the brackets around the AFFID because I have no idea. To me, it's like magic. But I'm going to show you how the magic works. Now, okay, so first I put my name in, my default ID. I set up the affiliate URL. Now I'm going to add a banner because a banner is going to make people stop and look at your program. So I'm going to browse. Let me see if I can get you guys out of the way. I'm on my desktop. Okay. I already have banners that I use. Some are in a folder, and I just put one here so that we could take a look at it today. Okay. So it has to be 468 by 60, which is a standard banner. And any program that you belong to should have in their back office a 468 by 60 banner. If they don't, write the owner and tell them what's going on here. Get me a banner. So anyway, this is a banner for Wow Them Jewelry, and it's on my desktop. All I did was highlight it. I'm going to go open, and it's going to show in here. Hopefully, let's see. Click to add income. What did I do? Program name. Oh, Phil, I can't do this because it's one of our programs. Oh, great. Okay. Okay, I don't have a banner that's not our programs, but so I don't know what to do with this.
Just select any banner image.
Any banner image from where? Okay, I'm going to try again, guys. Okay, I'm going to browse and look for another banner, but Right. I know. I'll have to change it. Okay, so if I change the program name, see, most of you don't have this problem, but since we already have these programs in,
WTJ.
oh, I see. It's just the program name. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Okay. Phil says I can just. I'm cheating a little, but you'll see why.
We'll delete this later.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll because I already have it. We'll delete it. All right. Now we're gonna browse again and see what happens. Hopefully. Okay, here's the banner. It's already on my desktop. I go open, and theoretically, they'll let me add it. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it tells you your new program was added successfully. Now, obviously, you're going to use a banner from that is not one of the Jam banners. And if you go back to add Jam IDs and you go click here to change your IDs, guess what's on top? Now, I cannot stress to you, see, the Wow Them jewelry is on top, and you are going to be able to put two more programs, three of your own programs, whatever they are, right on top of the Jam programs. And I can guarantee you that the first three programs that are, when somebody is signed up under you, they're going to look at Add Jam IDs. They're going to see your three programs first if you're a platinum member, and they're going to join them. I guarantee you, because most people, they, at least in the beginning, they go, okay, I'm going to join these three or four or five. And then they get bored or they forget, or later on they come back. But the good part is, so they join your program, and you have a downline mailer. Okay. So let's say you're promoting whatever, Wow Them jewelry for argument's sake, and somebody signs up free because they can sign up free to profit with Jam, but now they're in your downline, and you can use a downline mailer to talk to them about your programs, about one of the other Jam programs that you belong to. So let's say they come in and they sign up to three of your programs and maybe profit from free ads because that's four, and maybe Cool Blaster, and they stop there. But you belong to, let's just pick anything. We'll go to, you belong to Yakima or Free Air Depot, and you want them to upgrade in that particular program because you know it, you like it, you're familiar with it for whatever reason. So here's where the downline mailer comes in. You open up the downline mailer, and if somebody is, you want to talk to them about Free Air Depot or one of your programs or whatever you want to talk to them about. If you are a platinum member, you can mail daily to your members. Now we just launched, but I have 57 members under me, and I can talk to them about whatever program I want to, and I can do it once a day as a platinum member. And I think as a silver, you can also mail, every upgrade member gets a downline mailer. It's just less frequent. Let's see, we can take a look and I can tell you right here. But as a silver member, you can mail every 3 days to your downline, we're talking about. You can mail every 2 days as a gold member, and you can mail daily. So this gives you enormous power. You can build a list here. Just tell everybody, join free. I'll tell you all about the program. Tomorrow I'll mail you, let you know what it's about. Just believe me, join free and let's get going. And then you have an audience because you're building a list, and you talk to them about, go to Jam IDs. I join the first three programs. I'm talking now about the platinum programs, right? Join the first three programs, and or even join one of them. Give them a reason to join some of the programs in here. Some of them are mailers. Some of them you earn 100% commission. So some of you may be promoting Bitcoin sites. Whatever you're promoting, talk to your downline every day and try to build an interest. And I want to stop here for a minute because this is fairly straightforward and easy to set up. But let's talk for a minute about trying to sell a program to people. I am adamant about this. And I'll tell you what I'm adamant about. I think it is very hard to sell somebody a program that you don't one love. I mean, you really use it, you love it, it gets you results, you make money from it. Whatever your reason is for being passionate about a site, it really comes through, guys. It comes through in your emails, it comes through in the way you talk about the site. And I tell this to free people all the time because they always ask me, you can promote this program, by the way, as a free member, but I can guarantee you, I can almost guarantee you won't make money that way. And here's why. It's a very easy concept. If you don't think enough of a site to upgrade in it, how the heck are you going to tell somebody else that they should upgrade in the site? I never understood that concept. So I always say to Phil, okay, we have a free to join and people can promote, but what are you going to promote? Because eventually your upline, you're really there to help your upline. If you're going to sign somebody up in a program, you really need to know enough about that program. So if your your downline gets in touch with you as the upline and the promoter, you need to be able to answer their questions. And if you're a free member and you're saying, but I think you should upgrade to silver or gold or platinum or whatever, they're going to say, I don't think so. So the point is, when you're selling anything, you really need to put your money where your mouth is. I guess that's the best way to say it, because people want to know that you thought enough of the site you are promoting. And I'm not just talking about jam sites now. I'm talking about if you add 3 programs to this site, they should be ones that you use, that you've upgraded in, that you love for whatever particular reason that they're working for you. And I think that's a very important thing. You don't have to be the best writer online. You can really write very sloppily. Um, and you don't have to be a quote salesperson, right? You just have to believe in what you're selling. You have to really like the site you're selling. And I think that's very important to keep in mind because otherwise, a lot of people write to me, I can't get anywhere, I'm not making sales, yada yada. You know the story. I'm sure there are times when you felt that way too. Um, and I always write back to say, what is it you want to promote? And what is it you are passionate about? Because without the passion, I don't really see how you can sell things to people. I think it's very difficult, very difficult. I know there are people who can do it, but I can't. I gotta love a site. And I think most of you who've read my emails know that the sites I promote, whether they're my own or somebody else's, I really love them. And they do something. And I hope I can convey that to you guys. Okay, so this is the heart and soul of the site because you can go here. Let's go home for a minute and look at a few of the other things. First of all, oh my God, there's my voice again. I got to turn. This is usually on the sales page, but that's a different story. Okay, so here you have your affiliate links, and all of you can promote with your affiliate links, and you grab them here. Now, you may have noticed that the net is changing. Most of us started when only HTTP was the link that you worked with. And now there are sites and malware, and God only knows that if you don't have an HTTPS on your link, you can often get that the site often gets blocked. And believe me, some of the biggest sites on the net get blocked because of some crazy, even McAfee is getting nuts. They block all sorts of things, get all sorts of false positives. So we have done a number of things with all of our more recent sites. One, you will notice when you go to our logins that they start with HTTPS, because that you have to do. And our sign up pages start with HTTPS because those are secure pages. But we decided that for our newer sites that we would put them also on HTTPS. So you can try whatever's comfortable for you. You can promote what they both work. And you've got two capture pages here. You've got the main sales page, and you can use either one, whichever works for you. But if you get somebody who says to you, I can't get into that site, they're saying it's not a good site or whatever they say now, it's just terrible. When people see that, they go, oh my God. So then you use the HTTPS because they won't get that message, except sometimes in Chrome, because Chrome is having a very hard time with HTTPS and HTTP. But I assume they'll straighten that out at some point. Okay, so here's your affiliate links, right? And up here, by the way, are we developed a rotator and a search engine submitter, a directory submitter, and a classified blaster. These are our own developments. I know you can find many of these things all over the net, but we wanted ones that were actually good, so we developed them. So they're very straightforward. The rotator is the only thing you might want to take a look at. If you're a platinum member, you're going to get 10 rotators to set up. And it's very easy. If you look here, you see I've set up 7 rotators. I haven't um, set them up fully, but I have 10. So the first thing you want to do is just go create a new rotator. Okay. So now if I look in my drop down menu, now I've got 8, right? And if I go create another one, there's nothing in them except the first one. But this is how I just don't want you to get stuck on the first part of the process, which is that you just say create it. And if you're gold, you get, I forget, you get less with silver and gold. But if you're a platinum member, you're going to be able to create up to 10 rotators. So if you're going to, oh, turn off my phone, please. So let's say I'm going to set up a site rotator for rotator 2, and I'll give it a name, List Builders. Okay. So one of the things when you set up a rotator, you want to kind of keep all of the sites on a similar vein. Like you're not going to want to I wouldn't put my jewelry site with list building sites. You want to put sites in that are related. And you can, as a upgraded member, you can put in 10 URLs into your rotator. I wouldn't do that, guys. It's too many. Even though we give you that opportunity, it's a lot of sites to put in. And I like to keep my rotators shorter, usually 3 or 4 or 5 at the most. But anyway, the way it works, the name is there. I save the name. I'm going to add a URL. So let's say one of our best list builders is coolspin.com. So add URL. Oh, no, sorry. I did that too fast. I didn't go to the bottom. So rotator 2. Let's try that again. You got to fill out the whole thing. Campaign name is List Builders. List Builders. Builders. Okay. So coolspin.com. Okay, so I selected this site rotator 2, add URL, select rotator URL. Uh-oh, P, it's not giving me that's why I let Phil do these things. Copy to, it's not giving me a URL. Why? The rotator. Like here, if I go to the best of jam, load rotator, it gives me this, right? And I put 3 in here. You can see why Phil does this part and I don't. So if I want to do the second rotator, what am I doing wrong? Because if I do it wrong, these guys are going to do it wrong. Yeah, but that is the new rotator. Oh, maybe I have to load rotator 2. That's what I've skipped, guys. This is good. I'm making probably the same mistake some of you will make. So I loaded rotator 2, and now I can give that the campaign name. List builder. Okay, so now it's going to work. So I'm going to add a new URL, which is going to be coolspin.com. I'm still doing something wrong, Phil. You'd have to help me with this because I want them to see all the mistakes I'm making. Okay, site rotator 2, unless there's just a glitch because the site is new. So I selected that and then I gave it a name, list builders. And it did give me oh, I know what I have to do. Okay, so I'm going to put Coolspin. Oh, save the name. Okay, Phil's right. Okay, list builders. Okay, and then I load the rotator, right? Oh, guys, I hope you watched me. I made the mistake. You have to save the name. Okay, so now we're going to go Coolspin, add URL. Let's see if that did anything. Okay, so now I have this, right? And I can copy this, right, Phil? But I have to add another URL. So let's try adding it. I'm going to add it to the same thing. So profit from freeads.com, another really good list builder. Add URL, and there's profit from free ads, but Coolspin didn't get in there. Okay, so let's try this again. Coolspin.com, add URL. There we go. Okay, are you watching, guys? So you see what you have to do. You have to select the rotator and then you have to save it first. And then once you have the name, once you give it a name, you can keep adding sites to it. So one of our other wonderful list builders is onulist.com. Add URL. There we go. So now I've got 3 in, which is for me is really the more comfortable number to work with. So I'm going to copy this. Now, if I want to do an ad about list builders, I now can put this URL in my ad, not Coolspin or On Your List or Profit from Free Ads. I put this one in the ad. And oh my God, here I'm talking again. I'm turning myself off here. Okay, so as you see, this is one of the URL. The URLs just show randomly. So this is one that I put in there, right? There's Coolspin. There's On Your List. So if you want to promote, let's say you're doing an ad and saying, I have the 3 best list building sites that you have ever seen. I've used every single one. They give me great results, yada, yada, whatever you want to say. And instead of putting in the actual URL of the site, of the particular site, you put in this site that was generated in the back office of Profit with Jam. And no matter which one they go to, they're going to a list builder. And if they sign up under you and upgrade, you just made a commission. So that's why people use rotators. And there's another really good reason. I want you to notice this link. This link is not going to be the same as any other link. It goes with your rotator that you named. If you do another rotator, the link is going to come out with a different number on it. Every link is going to be unique. And I'll tell you who loves unique links. It is the search engines. Because when you're promoting an affiliate link, it is really not half as effective as what we call a unique link that nobody else has, because it looks like completely new content to the search engines. And by the way, for those of you who are members of So Cool or Profit from Free Ads, where you have a blog or Sockwall, you have posts that give you unique links to promote. Those are the best links you're going to find on the net, because when you're promoting an affiliate link, that's for the search engines, that gets to be, oh, that thing again, that's like old hat. It's like a site that gets, promoted over and over again. I've seen that before, but they haven't seen this rotator link, and they haven't seen, in fact, let me go down on profit. This is Profit from Free Ads. And if you guys didn't see what we just added, because this is really, really important, and this is true for both So Cool and Profit from Free Ads. I'm going a little bit off topic, but not quite. If you go down on Profit from Free Ads and click on the sitemap, you're going to see this now. We added this user blog. And this is what the search engines see. This is whoever just wrote a blog. Like I wrote this yesterday, somebody wrote this today, and this is a lot of blogs that our members have written. First of all, it's great exposure for you because your blogs get exposed, but it's really good. It really is good traffic to the site itself. And if you take this link, the guaranteed mails link, it is a completely unique link that nobody else has on the net because it came from the blog, and nobody else has this because this contains the name of your membership, the name of your article that you wrote. So all of these are little tricks of the trade. Remember, I said in some of my promos for this webinar today that there are tricks and tips about selling. We went through the first one. You got to be passionate. That's number one. But secondly, you want to be different from people. You want to stand out from a crowd. And one of the ways that you can do that without trying to rack your brain, what do I do? Get dressed up in a special costume and make a video and, go crazy? No, you don't have to do that. But you have to understand how important it is to make posts on blogs and then use those links in your own promos, because search engines will love you. They will absolutely love you. So that's just a tip that I wanted you to know. Now, let's go back to Profit from Jam. Take this off. Profit with Jam. I get my two sites mixed up, Profit from Free Ads and Profit with Jam. Okay, let's log back in. By the way, guys, I want you to make sure, I'm going to say this again for some of you who came late today. The price, I'm really encouraging you to get the whole Megillah here, which is the platinum level. But I don't want you to pay the $497. That's the price now on the main site, which is good for you because you get 40% of it. This is our best selling membership by far. But on the webinar link, Phil, can you put up the follow. Okay. If you click on the follow along link, let me put this up because it also, you get so much with this membership. Let me see if I can, I'm going to put this up because this is $3.97, not $4.97. So in the first place, I don't want you guys who showed up today. I don't want you to pay the $4.97s. But there's more to it. I want you to see this because this is a lot of free advertising that comes with this membership. Okay, so first of all, you don't have to pay it all at once. If you go platinum, you can pay $3.97, which is a really good price. You're going to see in a minute what I mean here. You can pay $3.97 one time, which is a great deal, or you can pay a little bit more, but it's not really that much more. You can pay it across 2 months, so $225 for 2 months. Now, if you notice, if you go to the main site, it's $275 for 2 months. So I would grab this deal because I particularly said to Phil, I know I'm going to raise the price, but I want people who came to the webinar to really get a benefit of the initial price that we started at. Now, let me tell you why this is this is unbelievable. We talked about mailing your downline daily. That's really important, and you can do that every day. So whenever you get a sign up, you can contact them that day or the next day. We went over the rotators. You can create 10 of them. You can add 3 of your own programs, which is really, really, uh, our our sites get a lot of traffic. I mean, a lot of traffic. This one just started, but many of our sites get overall maybe 12 to 15 million visitors a month. So when you can get your program showing on top of our programs, that's a good place to be. Without bragging, I don't mean to brag, but it is a good place to be. So we already determined from question 2 that you can advertise up to 45 sites with one link and you get free access. By the way, I don't have time to go over the SEO submitter. The reason I did the rotator is because it's a little tricky, as you saw. But the SEO submitter is you just put a URL in and you hit submit and you check the boxes that you want to submit to the search engines. That is self-explanatory and really easy to use. But they have a value because if you're a free member, you're going to pay $67 for it. So they're really valuable little tools here. And the 10 rotators sell for $97. As a platinum member, this is free. The classified submitter, same thing. You've got to put an ad in and save it. These are very easy. And the directory submitter is just you stick a link in. Now, for all of the submitters, the rotators, there's no restrictions on. But all of the other submitters, and this is for your own benefit, you can only submit according to the instructions. And you'll see that for SEO, you can only submit one link every 30 days. Because if you submit, I don't mean one of the same links, and make sure you don't do it. Let's say you submitted Profit with Jam. I wouldn't submit that again for another 30 days because you can get it banned. So you don't want to do that. But you can submit another link, the next day, but you can't submit it the same one over and over. The Class C Blaster is usually, you can submit one daily, but again, different ones because they'll ban the link for you, which you don't want if you submit it more than one every 30 days. DirectD, same thing. They're all those are the same thing. That doesn't mean you can't use them every day, but you need to put in a different link, not the same one. Anyway, if you add this up, you get $268 of free advertising that comes with this in addition to everything else. We put your affiliate link, your choice. It can be the capture page for PWF, for Profit with Jam, either of the two capture pages or the sales page. So you'll see how to collect that in the members area. You have to contact me with your affiliate link that you want to use. It has to be the profit from Jam one, but there are three of them. So your choice, you send it to me and you'll see how in the members area. That's a value of $135. Lifetime submission gets pinged every 3 days. You also get a lifetime link at Never Ending Traffic, which is $180. You earn 40%. Here's what I love, by the way. You can make money so many ways in this site. You earn, of course, you earn whatever you earn from the sites that you put in yourself, right? And I don't know what that is, but for our sites, you can earn sometimes on some of them 100% commission. You can earn 50%. You can earn 40%. But here, you earn directly 40% on all the membership sales, which are the profit with Jam sales, silver, gold, and platinum. But that's not where the big money is, really in all of the upgrades that you get on whether it's your programs or the Jam programs. So there's a lot of money to be made at this site. The other two bonuses, you get 100,000 free advertising credits at Profit from Free Ads, which is $700, and you get 10 million list building credits at SoCool, which is 12,700. That's why I've been saying just the bonuses, not the main part of the site, are worth over 13,000, almost $14,000. So this is a really good deal, and it's a good deal at $497. But I want you guys who are here, I see many of you who are here are already platinum members of the site, and thank you for that. I'm really glad you joined at that level. But if you haven't joined at that level, take advantage of this $100 off. If you need to divide it into 2 months, that's fine. You get upgraded right away, so it's not like you have to wait till month 2 or something. We it's kind of like home. I don't know if any of you know Home Shopping Network, but they let you take the thing home first. So that's what we do. We'll upgrade you to founder, even on a monthly basis when you pay the first membership. This is really good value, guys, because, and the other way, oh, I want to mention one other. We're talking about selling, right? People don't do this enough. You need to think about this. The first person who got onto our site, let me show you, was one of our very oldest clients and who knows most of our sites. Let me show you this. Profit with Jam. This is really good exposure also for you. I'm going to scoot you over here so I can scroll down. Okay, so Dr. Dan Yates, Don Yates, I don't know if some of you know him. He's just a great guy. Does a lot of really good things on the net. Anyway, he was the first one who sent in a testimonial to us, so we put it right there. This is free. You can send us a testimonial. And if you go to the bonus area, those of you who are platinum members, any of you can send us a testimonial if you like the site. But platinum members, if there's a way for you to contact me and in the bonus area. So, but what you do is you get your picture up here, you get whatever you say about the site, and then you get to put your own link at the end. That doesn't have to be Profit with Jam. It can be any link. This is free advertising for you. This is the way you brand yourself online. You get your mug out there on the net. People see you. They get to know you. It is one of the easiest, and of course, it doesn't cost you anything to do it. Now, don't send in a testimonial if you don't like the site. That I never want people to send in a testimonial unless they really like the site or something about it and intrigues them. But if you do, this site is gonna, we're just started 2 days ago is when we launched, right? So this site is like our other sites are gonna get a lot of traffic because it's gonna be involved with SoCal, and it's gonna be go into, did AJ, let me just ask Phil a question, excuse me a minute, but did AJ put this site in the cash funnel in profit from free ads? This one. He did. Oh, okay. So Phil tells me that you can add this site now, Profit with Jam, into Profit from Free Ads, which many of you belong to, in under the cash funnel. So when you sell Profit from Free Ads, you're also selling this. Um, and our sites do get a lot of traffic. We've been doing this for a long time, 17 years online. So we do get a lot of traffic to our sites, and this is free advertising for you. So I encourage you to send us a testimonial. Phil, put my email up. It's Jane, Jane Mark, MARK 4, the number 4, at gmail.com. And just, you don't have to write brilliant copy or anything, but do attach a picture and the link that you want us to show at the end of the testimonial. Okay, so I want to leave a little bit of time. I know a lot of you've been talking to Phil on the chat room, but Phil, do we have any general questions that you want me to tell everybody? No, but one thing that did come out with the discussion I was having with Okay, once you tell people, Okay, hang on. The Australian's coming on.
Yeah, I was just having a discussion with Al online about the different tools that are in there, and I pointed out to him that Jane is still learning these. I was actually the one that developed them, and what I think we'll do is we're coming up with the following, in the next week or over the next week or so, I'll get some videos together that show you exactly how to use these, and I'll put these in the members area so that you can see them, and then it'll make it drop dead simple for you to use the rotator, the classified blaster, the directory blaster, and all of those. The SEO submitter. That'll make it so much easier because you'll just be able to watch and then go and do it. So I'll try to get those up next week sometime. Okay, I'll put you back to Jane.
Okay. Phil's right about the rotator, but the other ones are really, I'm going to show you because they are drop dead simple. And here, this is the search engine, right? Okay, so I'm going to submit SoCal.com. You have to put in an email address. So I put in one that I don't use a lot because they add some of the search engines want you to validate it. Then you go, I usually select all, but remember, you only want to do this one if you're doing SoCal once a month. Select all, go all the way down, submit. That's the end of that. So you just let it run because it does take a little, I think it takes sometimes 150 seconds because I remember it gives you a little submission thing. But there's nothing complicated about that. All you do is put your link in, and then you choose if you want to choose the search engines. But frankly, we chose the ones that we know we can get your sites onto easily. So I would just.
Yeah, the other thing with these particular search engines, I mean, there are literally thousands of them out there. But if you get on these 100, you're covering basically about 90% of the web.
Phil says if you get on, the reason that we pick these is because you're covering about 90% of the web with these search engines. Even though there are thousands and thousands of search engines, but you are covering a good chunk of the web with these. Now we're in a webinar room, so this is usually it takes a good, I would say, good 2.5 minutes. So you want to leave this open, and you can do other things while it's open. But it is submitting, and you want to just leave it open. And now when we do things in the webinar room, it usually takes even longer. But that will eventually flip over, and it'll give you a confirm message. So that's what you're looking for with the search engine. So I don't want to take up all of the time with waiting for the search engine to go. So let's just go over to, oops. Let me see if I can get back in. Because the other ones truly are very, the rotator is tricky, and I think Phil should do a video on that because it's a little messed up. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, it's still submitting. I'm not going to be able to get away from it. But my point is with the Class C Blast, the directory, it's very similar. You go to the directory. It's not going to let me out of here, so I'm going to close that. You go to the directory, you're going to find that it's basically the same things. Ooh. That all you do is put in one kind of thing in there. Hang on.
You do have to put a title in.
Yeah, no, I know, but no, you don't know what happened. It wouldn't let me out of the thing, so I think I'm just going to let Phil do what he said. But the other ones, my point is the other ones are much easier to use. It's just very straightforward. You put either they ask you to give you an email or whatever they ask for, you do it. The one thing I want to caution you is don't submit the same URL more than once every 30 days because they don't like it. And then there's no point to doing that anyway. So just choose different URLs and you can use that every day. Okay, are there any other overall questions? Okay, does anybody have anything? Because I don't want to close you guys out. If you still want